Welcome to the shit show, coming at you live. Crypto dreams, dancing ready to dive. Ethereum imminent, heartbeat in the night. Magic carpet ride, reaching freaky heights. Turn up the volume, throw cash in the air. VibraFinance crew showing no despair. The money, funny money stacking tall. Riding the waves till the crypto calls. Pulsechain is screaming, feel the vibration. Blasters run wild, sparking a sensation. Enki's having fun, chasing alien dreams. Rhythm in the dark, tearing at the seams. ptgc, UFO lights up the sky. TitanX roaring, let's reach for the high. The queen's on the throne, staking her claim. Magic carpet roaring, we play the game. Show me that funny money, make it rain gold. Crypto carnival, stories never get old. Dancing to chaos, feeling the fire. Every beat of madness, climbing higher. Feel the heat rising, every pulse beat. Alien tails spinning from our feet. Blasters bouncing in Enki's delight. Crypto dreams rocking through the night.
Hey, you guys, welcome into the shit show. This one should be an interesting one because both Vibra and GuUGod are not just Pulsechain centric, you guys. They're going to bounce around. They're going to look at all kinds of stuff. So with that being said, I'm excited to have them come up here, you guys. Oh, wait. What's going on here?
Shared in this YouTube video, as well as any resources linked below, is not intended to be interpreted or relied upon as financial advice.
None of this shit is financial advice, you guys. You know that we're in here, but buckle up because things are happening in the blockchain. There might be some violent side to the downside, but if you have strong conviction, you are where you are, and know that glory is coming, you guys. And so I got Adam in here, VibraFinance. I got GuUGod. I got AJRipCity, and I got my boy Vets up in the house. Let's pull them up. Hoorah.
Hoorah.
Let's go.
What up?
Let's go.
All day.
Vibra, you see I got that dumb money in there.
Let's go. Dude, that was awesome, bro. That's well done.
Bro, you're welcome, guys. Really enjoy doing these things for people. And yeah, I just watched that and I'm like, damn, that's just good.
Yeah. Hey, so what is all about that dumb?
Welcome.
We'll jump into that dumb money, but they kind of popped up on my radar here, man, recently. So let's talk about it, huh?
I got that shit.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I was a little late to it, and I was on stream. I was like, do not buy it. Wait, it's going to come down. And I drew some little squigglies on the chart, and sure enough, like 4 days later, came right down. So, like, yesterday was load up range on dumb. And, yeah, I like it. And there's some really, really cool stuff that has just, I don't know if it came out of the blue or if it just came across the radar, but it's exciting to see.
Nice. Yeah, he's going to hop on the channel tomorrow. We're going to be doing open mic, so he's going to come through and get with us and talk about it, be about it. That being the case,
That's right.
What do we got going on here? Vesh, which one are you on? Because you got like two of them here, man.
I know, man. I'm going to figure it out.
All right. Well, I'm gonna mute you while you figure it out.
Hey,
Adam.
hey Adam, pump to the Vibra Farms. Got my order in. Thank you very much.
Dude, let's go. Appreciate that. Yeah,
Right on, bro.
hopefully you like it. I've been witnessing it firsthand being made. So
Yeah.
everyone that she gives it to, like all of our family, every time we go home, like everyone there, my aunts and my cousins, everybody there loves it. Like when she comes back, they're like, "What'd you bring this time?" So it really is good stuff.
What's that? The VibraFarms.com?
Yeah, the stuff Lindsay
Yeah.
makes, like the tallows, the lip balms, the hand creams, all that type of stuff.
Yeah. I was looking
Yeah,
on there
man.
the other
I
day,
gotta
bro.
have.
She got bread on there and everything.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got the bread. I got the face
yeah.
cream. I got
Sourdough. Hell yeah.
I got the hand cream. I got to make this shit look good.
Yeah, the sour bread starters are awesome, man. It's like a little cube
Oh,
that's
I can't wait.
we got a freeze dryer. So you take that and just add a little bit of water and I think some flour, and then in a couple days that you have now, that will last forever. As long as you can maintain it, you will be able to cook with it like every 2-3 days. You take like a huge
Nice.
chunk out, add a little like yeast or something to it, and then it just rises up again. And then you have to use it or it goes to waste.
Yeah.
And actually, having your wife, having actually the both of you guys in the crypto community is really refreshing. Like to have couples in crypto, but like having her come on the show yesterday and really not even talking a lot about crypto in general, just kind of talking about holistics and nature and kind of getting things back to like so much of what we've lost in society and just kind of getting back to like natural remedies and healing and just kind of talking about those things that kind of really matter.
It was an awesome stream.
It was actually really refreshing. You know what I mean? Because we get so deep in the weeds in crypto sometimes. And I know that this is going to be probably more of a crypto centric chat, but man, I mean, sometimes we're just like balls to the wall, going hard, crypto, it's like crypto, and it's always on our news feed. But sometimes it's just really good to take a step back and just kind of like take a good, fresh breath of air and be like, all right, yeah, this is what we're all kind of fighting for.
I agree, man, because when we were down in Panama for the No Permissions conference, I got the opportunity to go smoke a stick with RG3 and Triplet Dead and Hexray Monkey, and we didn't talk about crypto at all. We were just talking about life, past experiences. It was so refreshing. We didn't even need to talk about crypto, and we didn't. It was
talking
really
about
cool.
Portugal.
All the things, man. Surf, life stories. Yeah, man. So what do we got?
Hey, guys, real quick. I just wanted to thank these guys for coming on. We appreciate you. We love you. Really grateful to have you here. Obviously, you're always welcome. And I got to run in and do that thing in the plant. But I just want to come on and say thank you.
He's doing the thing.
All right, AJ. Appreciate you, bro.
Later, bro.
Hoorah, guys.
So I guess I'll start with, I kind of want to start with GuUGod, like one, I don't think I've had the luxury of talking with you in person that much, but like bottom line is like, I guess, what are you feeling? What's the sentiment? Cause like you kind of get your tentacle. I know you got your tentacles everywhere, man.
Yeah, bro. So really I'm looking at Bitcoin, right? And it's looking kind of crazy, right? And we have this wick right around the halving that there's really no this wick is unnecessary. It's not filling an old wick. So I'm scared that we have to come and fill in that wick. The bottom of that wick is around 50K. So I wouldn't be surprised, bro. You know what I'm saying? To see all these guys telling you to buy crypto right now. And, you got the president's son telling you to buy crypto. And we could see, World Liberty Finance, we could see them buying ETH and buying crypto and all this shit. I wouldn't be surprised that they're telling us to buy just so that they can nuke it down 50% because they could take the hit and just buy the dip. At this point, we can't buy the dip no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be surprised to see that, bro.
Yeah, bro, 100%. I think retail needs to be exhausted. Like there's certain people here that are holding their crypto no matter what, and there's a good majority of people in every community. It wasn't like that in 2020, and in order to get some of these people out, you have to physically make them sell their crypto to live. Otherwise, they're going to be holding forever. So I think just the longer this drags out, well, you see it all over Twitter, like in every community, people like bigger accounts just giving up, quitting. Like that's what they want, I think, because if you look on chain, who's buying? The biggest whales. Who just announced yesterday they want to come and be liquidity providers for crypto? Citadel, State Street, and I forget, not Fidel, one of the other behemoths. So when they come in, they're controlling the liquidity. They need to own the assets. And when all these guys are buying, it just makes perfect sense. The institutions and the market makers don't buy the tops. They set the markets. They're bringing it down. They're scaring retail. That helps get crypto Twitter. Everyone's freaking out. People start panicking. They start dumping. And they just keep accumulating. And sure, what do you know, like regulations, everything is so bullish. You got David Sachs saying the golden age of crypto is coming. Like people are just so short-sighted. And I think that people don't do research, because if you actually own these utility coins that are going to be used for so many different things in the near future, and everyone's saying as soon as regulations here, we're going to start unleashing everything. As soon as it's no longer a gray area, we can start to thrive. And we're literally like 60 days from that, 80 days most.
Yeah.
Yep. No doubt about it, man. It's right around the corner. It's coming.
I tell you what, though, Pulsechain has been the flight to safety. I tell you that. Everybody could say what they want to say and feel how they want to feel. The proof is always in the pudding, right? The numbers don't lie. Pulsechain has been the flight to safety, holding up the whole portfolio, and not only holding up the whole portfolio, but giving us X's, bro. Giving us the gains, bro.
Yeah, and then you take those gains and you can, whatever's crushed outside, some of your AI coins or your real world asset plays or whatever else, is TitanX, you can now take that and bring it out. Like I did that yesterday, bro. I trimmed down a couple of the PRC 20s that were just up a lot, and I put it into wrapped ETH, bridged it over, and I bought Cubic yesterday because I'm thinking long term. Like this opportunity is only going to be like, yeah, it's like, yeah, you keep saying that, like, you know, keep buying these coins while it's low. Like, when's the shit going to end? Very soon. Like we're the end game is within reach now. It's no longer just pipe dreams and when this happens. No, regulation is being put and worked on right now.
Yeah. No,
people should be buying right now to be holding for the next 5 years, bro. Because CZ put a tweet out, I think last week or something like that he'd never known anybody that lost from holding Bitcoin for 4 years. So if you think about it, you go back to any year that you want. If you would have held Bitcoin for 4 years, you would have been up at the end of the 4 years, or you would have been even. You would have been chilling. You know what I mean? So something like Cubic, that you look at the chart, is literally at all-time low, right? So what did I do? Something that's trading up close to all-time high, I swap a little bit of it out. Take a little bit of green, put it into a little bit of red, especially something like Cubic, bro. They got ETFs coming and all that shit now, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. And there's so many projects like that out there that I'm just like, we know here, the RH ecosystem, that PDI is probably going to get to $1. That's the most important thing for Richard Hart. So if you have conviction, PDI is going to $1, you know the whole ecosystem is going to just pump insanely. So we understand that. We're super bullish on it. Well, I feel that same bullishness, that same conviction in 10 to 15 different projects around crypto. Out of spending the last 5 years every day researching this stuff, thinking ahead, how's this going to play out? How can this be used? Who's going to take it down? Who's going to come for it? You start to narrow stuff down. And after this amount of time, it's obvious to me which coins are the winners. And GuUGod's exactly right. Like, you need to be holding stuff for the next 5 years. Yeah, of course, have a portion of your portfolio that you're going to sell at the top and cash out this cycle. But I think it's going to be a lot different moving forward. I don't think we're going to see a huge bear market anymore. We're going to see a rinsing of shit coins. They're going to go away and die. But the stuff that has utility, the stuff that the pricing of it is going to start to change. We can't use market cap for crypto. It's a stupid metric for some stuff it's all right, but for these networks that are moving money and value and real estate digitally around the world, you can't use market cap for that. It's like saying for emails, right? The email addresses, when we first had them, it was AOL and IBM.net. You couldn't email someone from AOL to Yahoo or a different server. And then all of a sudden it opened. That's where we are with crypto right now. And then what happened over time? Now we can all email each other. Well, if you wanted to put a value on emails, how would you do that? You would say, all right, if say there was like, it cost 1 cent to send and receive an email every single day, all the emails going around the world, how would you value that? You couldn't use market cap. And that's how like XRP and Stellar and parts of Hedera, that's how they're going to be working in the future. They're going to be moving money around the world. So you can't value it with market cap. And that's what's going to really change. So people don't understand what's coming, and it's going to happen fast. And I hope everyone that's listening takes advantage of this, because you buy the right stuff now, it will change your life moving forward. I know it.
Yeah, we had Boo up in here. He's building stuff on the XRP ledger, building some NFT projects, and there's all kinds of stuff over there. And I didn't even know like the XRP ledger, because you kind of get stuck in your silos where you're just kind of doing your thing. You got your head down, you're building your projects, you're in Pulsechain, you're doing what you're doing. And then I come to find out there's like all these like music NFTs being dropped over on XRP. And I'm kind of thinking, oh, I thought that was just your granddaddy's, crypto, that was like your Bitcoin. And you got people just like creating art over there. And I'm like, oh shit, XRP's making some moves, and like you've always been preaching about it for quite some time, Adam, as far as like, it's coming, you guys, the adoption, it's coming. And it's been kind of just dragging around at that $1, that $2 range. I know our boy KRJ Jay on our team has been saying, hey, I got a target in there, like at least $8-10 here coming. You know what I mean?
So, I mean, I've been doing research into XRP for 5 years. Same thing with Hedera, same thing with Pulsechain, with ETH, all these coins. I know that once XRP is used, there's $7 trillion a day in Swift.
Yeah. You
have 5 or 6 trillion in the stock market. And the DTCC is another $8 trillion. So imagine if all the XRP out there right now, there's 50 billion that are on the market. If you're settling $20 billion or $20 trillion a day with 50 billion coins, you just do the math. It's simple math, what the price is going to be. And then you start and say, all right, well, there's only going to probably be 25% of that used that way. And people are going to start saying, what the hell is going on when XRP's market cap is like $7-8 trillion and then goes even higher? That's when we're going to start to see that these can't be valued in market cap. It's not it's not the right metric.
Oh Jesus! Thanks for your heart, brothers. Literally, we'll hook it up, brother. Let's get on TikTok, man. Boomers.
Oh Christ almighty.
Bro, I just didn't use it because they can everything on your phone they have access to the second you open up TikTok.
Yeah,
all your pictures, messages, everything. So it's like, fuck,
using a separate phone, separate platform for when I do go down that. Treat it like a condom wallet, condom phone for TikTok, You got
bro said a condom phone, bro.
Yeah, I know. He said you got to rub her up, I guess. Shoot, but
Oh my God. So but I mean, so TikTok, no doubt, is a huge advertising platform in that regard, and we do need to do more, I think, collectively on that platform. Super Hex Win represents a lot.
He does.
Right?
He does a great job.
But I look at it like this: who's using TikTok? Anyone that comes from TikTok, are they going to have a long-term approach to crypto, or are they going to just come in and buy and sell instantly when things start to get volatile? Like
I think there's two schools of thought. Yeah. I hear you there. Like, are they the $10, $50 nickel dimers? You know, more than likely, versus, you know, decent money and good you know, values. But in the same regard, word of mouth. Word of mouth is still a very powerful tool. Maybe we can share and teach some of them that they got some free money. Maybe they tell their other friends. I mean, it's the market. The market's going to do whatever it's going to do. We can want it to go where we want it to go, but you know, so we can all try in our own different ways and see how the fuck it works out. You know, like Rich is saying, there's 1.9 billion TikTok users. How many X users are there? I'd like to know that stat. That'd be interesting.
Probably not that many.
Crypto X, you know. So yeah, I mean, I'm with you, Ad. There's two sides to it, in my opinion, but I hear you on that.
Yeah, no, that is a lot of people. And now I think about it, like what I want to do is when like you can have your own AI, then have that thing just running on TikTok all day.
Yeah. I mean, like John Boy's got the you know, that guru dude, the AI stuff. I mean, imagine that running wild on TikTok and posting shit and getting your shorts up. You know, the more streamlined all this shit gets, the more easier it's going to be. Like even here on StreamYard, which is a huge help. After we're done, I go back in the library and the AI generates short clips out of interviews and stuff. It's not perfect. It's learning. It's getting better. But it saves a shit ton of time. Like, I ain't got time for that. You know, that shit's for the birds, and I'm not an editor. I hate that shit. It's too tedious.
I didn't even know that. That's awesome. I need to look into that.
A little fun tip for the day, guys. There you go. Yeah. So go to library. When you back out, go to library. Click on the video, and then at the bottom it'll say ready to generate or not. But it's more interview style stuff like this that it'll chop up for you. And then you already have your destinations. Then you just click your destinations, all the different YouTube channels. Bam! It just sends it out there. TikTok, you got to do an extra step. It won't just post it like it does for YouTube for you. But, you know, baby steps. What are you going to do? You know, unless you're big money, you know, like DCC, right? Miguel, you know, he's got a whole staff to like chop shit up and, you know, keep putting it out there and all that good stuff. So until we get to that baller status, you know, we'll do our thing here, huh?
Well, I mean, that's where AI can step in and, you know, you're making friends with the Terminator, but like, it sure does help me. Like when I know something that typically would take me 3 hours and I'm able to crank it out in 20 minutes, it is kind of like a little bit of a cheat code. I'll admit that, you know, like I feel like, oh shit, man, I got a lot done, you know, but, you know, but at the same time, it kind of reverts to what we were having and talking about yesterday with your wife, Adam, where it's like at a certain point, you guys better be in a place where you got your stuff ready to be self-reliant and not be reliant on technology and AI to get you through your life and your world, like where you can't even like write a paragraph anymore, like because you just don't know how to do it. Like I seen a video the other day where a girl was like, I don't even know how to read, you guys. I'm just letting you know right now, but I have a corporate job where I basically have like stuff like that gets read to me through like I copy and it comes through like my audio. You know, it's like there's like a lot of people just don't even have the capabilities to function without technology. So you better like know how to do stuff outside of technology, you guys.
Yeah, bro. If people went that crazy for toilet paper, imagine if it was actually food that was not on the shelves. Like it would be instant chaos, bro.
It's happening now with the eggs.
$8 eggs now. Like fuck. Like it's silly.
They're selling eggs like Lucy's in the bodegas in New York, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and funny enough, egg or fucking chicken rental coops. Now it's a market, like where there's supply and demand, baby. People thinking outside the box. Like, I'm gonna grow my own shit. I don't care if there's an ordinance saying I can't. Fuck you. Come and stop me from like growing, getting some eggs out of my coop. So
yeah,
people are doing what they're gonna do, right? So you guys got chickens, Vibra?
We don't, but because there's like within 5-minute drive here, there's 6 places that sell eggs.
Yeah.
So like we paid $3 up until like 2 months ago. They went up to 4, and some other places are 5. But even so, fresh or like far, like just straight, there are people like some guys that are just chickens are in their backyard. They got a nice coop back there. And then like we met the people and like we feed them like our food scraps and stuff, and the eggs are just incredible, bro. Like once you start eating them, you crack it open, it's like a golden color.
Yeah.
And anything from the store you crack open, you will never get that same color.
Yeah, very true. They are what you feed them, right? But hey, let's blow people's minds. The outer egg shell colors can be other than white.
Yeah, right.
Oh, dude, everyone we get everyone it's different color. Like there's not one egg that's 2 eggs that are the same color in there. Like if once you see how it is in nature, you're like, wait a minute, you have to bleach. You can never get an egg that color naturally.
My God, no, they're freaking like bleached, man. When they're like through the processing.
That's pretty.
Crazy.
But that's what we're doing, though. That's the future, bro, is doing that. Like, that's one thing that we're talking about, that Lindsay's parents on her farm, there's room for it. And they were talking that they probably want to do it this summer because it's getting so expensive. Why not just put some chickens out there? So much room for them. I mean, it's really not much work.
Yeah.
But when it's $3 a dozen, you don't need to do that. But now when it starts to be $5, $6, $7 a dozen, start thinking twice.
Like having scrambled eggs like caviar now, you know what I mean? Like, baller status. Someone's having scrambled eggs over here. You guys gonna get a head of cow? Like get some cattle by chance? I mean, that's kind of
we just in the future, but right now just go get a quarter cow. There's so many farms around here where you can do that.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, bro.
Yeah, just
short of going and knocking down an elk. Yes, buy a quarter cow, what have you. It'll stock up your freezer for the year, a few months, and
people
know
how important it is.
Of the meat.
Who'd we lose? Oh, okay. Rip City dropped off. So dropping gears a little bit here. Morpheus, TitanX, and then we'll kind of bring it back to Pulsechain. I wanted to kind of get some insight, some alpha from you and GuUGod as far as like because I know you guys both like your TitanX. We like TitanX. I got Morpheus, you know what I mean? It's just been sitting there chilling, hanging out, doing its thing. And I know there's I don't know what's the latest. I know Facing Reality's up in here. What have you guys been cooking?
It's right. Morpheus is burning supply every single day.
Yeah.
Switch.win is launched. So if you've been using Uniswap on Ethereum, it is way cheaper to go to Switch.win. I mean, I paid 27 cents yesterday when I swapped. I bridged ETH over from Pulsechain, and it was cheaper for me to swap it to Tether on Switch.win than to send it to Trade Ogre and swap it for Tether there. So that was I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive. So had that, bringing that, adding a couple, hopefully more chains, so it's not just ETH. That'll be nice to see. And I'm pretty sure there's some projects that are building on top of Morpheus with Build a Tech and Brandon's company. So definitely should be. Bonfire came out. They launched on top of Morpheus already, and he's super busy right now, building. Can't publicly talk about it,
right?
But I think with just in general the ecosystem, right now it comes down to Ethereum. I think the ecosystem. Everyone was excited with all these new projects launching and burning all this TitanX, but I think it ended up diluting the system too much and spreading stuff out too thin and kind of giving people exit liquidity when it shouldn't have been there. And sometimes it doesn't go as planned. But once ETH turns around, I mean, there's like $13 million in that buy and burn on for TitanX, so I'm not worried at all.
Right, and then like you guys are closely tied to the brainchild himself, Eric and Dragon X. I know within the community, some people kind of we've had conversations with Eric on Zoom calls, and that guy is super smart. Yeah. So
no doubt. It's just time. You gotta know what you hold. Conviction, man. Like, where are your convictions? So if you tune into Vibra damn near nightly, you'll hear his fucking convictions, man. It'll make you bullish as fuck. This gentleman puts in the time and the research and all the things outside of Pulsechain. So it's your choice to speculate. It's your money. No one's paying your bills. Go do what you want to do. But educate, learn, listen, follow those that are true, aren't just used car salesmen. And you could tell, man, but just don't get caught sipping this Kool-Aid on too much of these different influencers out there on the YouTube. Like, we're talking like the big guy names and stuff. Usually they're already bought when they're telling you to to do what they want you to do. So it's just beware, buyer beware.
Yep. Yeah. And that's the thing, like, my future relies on this shit. Like, I don't have a job besides crypto that pulls in income and what I do here. So if I right now if I'm not invested in the best coins moving forward and the ones that are sustainable and going to be around, then I'm screwed in the future. So, I mean, I'm all in, and this shit, my future depends on all this. I mean, yeah, everything. Exactly. Yeah. So, and like people like I look at people like, oh, I can't show my portfolio. I can't dox my portfolios. It's like, why? Because people find out you're dumping on their heads. Is that why? Like, if you really believe in this shit, like, why can't you show that you hold it? And to me, like, if you're not out here like, I would say everything I say is financial advice, because unless you put in as much research as I have, you think you know as much as I have, then show me what's better. But I'm not here to screw people over. Like, I'm showing you the stuff that I'm holding for the next 5-10 years. Yeah. And, there's no money in it for me. There's no, he's showing you XRP and Stronghold and Velo and these projects and Hedera and Saucer Swap. We can't put a dent in these market caps. Like, it's getting in early and having that long-term vision of seeing where they're going to go when everyone wants them. And it's starting to pay off. Some of the stuff we got into 2-3 years ago, you're really starting to make some moves now and be at the forefront once regulation comes to just run wild.
Yeah, true. Yes. What's up, Corey the investor? Good to see you, man. Bang bang,
yeah, man.
Shout out everyone.
I saw Corey. We got because there's a few other streams running, and we know Hex Ray's running. Yeah. Good to see you, bro. I saw you up on there for a hot second when I was skimming through. So good to see you, Corey. Corey made an amazing track for the King Pui side of the house, and it's maybe we'll play that at the end. But we appreciate your love and support, man. So
he
also good hanging out with Corey down in Panama. That was an awesome, out in the boat, shooting the shit. So that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Corey lives the life, man. I'm happy for him, seeing him just traveling, being retired, doing his thing. Man, good for you, bro.
And he's also kind of reinvented himself. I know, where he's kind of like said, all right, from what I'm hearing is like he's doing like some financial like management and coaching for people, like where he kind of was like, hey, just because you got your T-shares and all that kind of good stuff, you guys need to get out there and find your purpose and your passion and what you're like, if Adam became financially like super wealthy, I'll bet you'd be out there milking cows, man, on the farm. I mean, or at least Lindsay would be. I don't know, but like you'd be doing your thing on the old Vibra farms and what have you. I know it, man.
To the point we don't change, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Bro, honestly, my problem would be I would start giving too much shit away to people. Like I'm already like all my friends that start like that are working hard, they don't have much money. Like I've set like 5 or 6 of them up with, you know, some of them like $1,000, a couple of them have like 2 or 3K in their wallets now from like the last year of me just like sending them here and there. So I try to take care of my friends and stuff, and it also like getting them into it so they can physically see it. Like, holy shit, you sent me $1,000. It went up to $6,000. Now it's back down to whatever 1,800. But when they see it go up and they weren't expecting it, then they take it serious. And I think that really is effective. If you have friends and stuff that are like, I don't know, man, just send them something, and when they watch it, it changes their mind.
Right.
Or should.
Yeah.
You sent out like hundreds of thousands, right? Like including PTGC and stuff.
Bro, I sent out at least 300 million PTGC.
wow.
And right now, that's like, I don't even know.
What a way to pay it forward, man. Holy shit.
But back then, it wasn't worth what it was. You know what I mean? That was back on early when 100 million was like $100.
Yeah,
it's like buying.
Yeah, but if they held that though, which a lot of people would do, you know, they came back to something crazy like, whoa, bro, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hey, so GuUGod, let's talk about Enki and Alien, man, because I know that's like some of what you got cooking, and I wanted to kind of like incorporate that into the Alien tech. You know, our good friends there over with PTGC and UFO. You know, they're shining stars within Pulsechain, and then you got what you're cooking. I seen that stream with Crypto Bella and Banana Prairie. You were cooking. Let's talk about it, man. What do you got going on there, man?
Yeah, bro, it's all the same. You know, the machine, it just keeps working. It keeps doing what it does. You know, Alien functions as it's intended. You know, it amplifies the amplifiers for PTGC. And, you know, I was actually looking a few days ago, and I don't know if this is something like just a glitch or if I got to look into it further, but it looked like the most amount of volume that was going to PTGC was coming from the amplifiers, you know, not from the other pools, which was really crazy to see. But like, I get it, you know what I mean? Because they were all paired up since the first month, you know, just after 30 days of this thing being old. So like I could see it, because when you have tax tokens that have huge liquidity pools, they will are with each other. So when I'm seeing like, okay, 18K in this one, 20K in this one, 17K in this one, I'm like, whoa, you know, I wasn't seeing that in the other ones. So I was like, that's very interesting. So I'm just happy that Alien is still doing what it was intended to do. Right. And I know some people say, oh, it's a leech coin. Well, it's not, bro. I built Alien so that it could help PTGC. That was it. That's all I care about. I don't care if people buy it and sell it or nothing. And, you know, it was made to help PTGC. Mission accomplished. Right. Because if you look at the website and you look at the numbers do not lie. Right. And, you know, I've been fully supporting PTGC since day 6. And I will continue to. So when people say, oh, yeah, Leech is like, yeah, SMFND, bro. And then with Enki, you know, Enki is just doing his thing, bro.
Yeah,
Enki is doing his thing, you know. And I've been getting into the Finvesta ecosystem, bro. And these things are printing me PDI, they're printing me Pulse-Rat Bitcoin. So it's like, okay, perfect. I take the Pulse-Rat Bitcoin that I'm earning. I take the PDI that I'm earning. I'm pairing those together, then pairing that with Enki and just adding to our liquidity that way. So yes, the volume is low right now. Yes, but I'm cooking. You know what I'm saying? I'm making more liquidity pools. I'm putting money into this thing. So people know, like, they safe with me with Enki. I'm going to keep building and keep doing what I got to do with that thing.
Yeah,
so let's touch on the Finestra side of the house. What I mean, if you're familiar with it, I'm not. I've only heard, you know, snippets here and there. So for others that want to look into that ecosystem, what's one or two ticker symbols that people should look at?
Yeah, so it's the OG web chef is the dev. So yeah, my two favorites so far have been Dominance, right? Which is paying me post-wrap Bitcoin. It's paying me a lot of post-wrap Bitcoin, like a lot.
Nice.
And World's Greatest PDI Printer. Same thing. It's printing a lot of PDI, bro. Every time I go and I look at it, it's 1,000 more, 700 more, 600 and something more. It's like, yo, this thing just prints PDI. And so those are the two that I like. And then like the real popular ones are like Missor. That thing is just printing a phenomenal amount of yield, bro. It's like, it's insane. I've never seen nothing like it. And then you have Remember, which that's the gem right now. It's printing like 7% a day in yield. So everybody's printing in the ecosystem. And then you have Finvesta, which it do the same thing. It prints. You know, you got FinFi, there's a whole bunch of shit, bro. You just gotta go and you gotta start looking, because just you gotta pick what you like and then just run with it.
Yep. You know, it's all about, you know, whatever. Look, you gotta look at your bags, right? Your portfolio. Like, what are you down in? What's red? You know, what's an opportunity? What do you need to want to pad up? But yeah, just much like Sonny's ecosystem and stuff.
I always tell people, you know, I like to hold stuff that is gonna pay me for holding it, for doing nothing. So that's why I like ptgc, because I get more of it. I like UFO because I get more of it. I like Alien because I get different tokens that I can compound into whatever I want. And then I like Enki because it rewards me in some of my most favorite tokens and a lot of people's favorite tokens. So I need to hold stuff that is paying me to hold it, bro. If it's not paying me to hold it and it's just speculation and hoping the price go up, I really don't want to hold it.
Amen. Passive income, baby. You know, you get bored. Like, I want the shit to work for me, right? To your point exactly. I get tired of it sitting there, for sure.
You know, someone else. I think I've seen your wife tweet about it. Something else I'm kind of excited about is anti-gravity and dark. You know, it you know, I think a lot of people kind of slept on it, and it got some stickiness to it, you know, where it kind of draws people back in with, like, you know, with the lottery system they got cooking. It kind of keeps people, you know, I mean, much like T-shares, you know, like if you got stakes coming out every, you know, week or what have you, if you got a stake, you know, going out 15 years, you're in the community, you know what I mean? Like, you don't just like completely go away. So, you know, shout out to freaking Max. Guy streams like nonstop.
Yeah, extra. I love anti-gravity.
Yeah. Manimal. I hope you guys went. It's open now. Journey 3 is open. So go and mint your dark tokens for those fuel cells. And, you know, I've heard them refer to the fuel cells as T-shares, right? They're your money printers. What was it? 0.002 or something?
Mine have 0.07 in them now.
Yeah, like they just continue and that comes out of the treasury that rewards the fuel cell holders.
Yep.
Okay. So, you know,
it took me a long time to understand it. Yeah. Now that I get it, like, so I didn't understand it at first. I was like, all right, you mint the NFTs. I thought they were like good forever, but they're not. They're only good for each individual journey. And I think there's 33 journeys total, right?
Yep, something like that. Yeah.
There's 3 drawings each journey. So there's 100 drawings total. And so for the last journey 2, if you took dark tokens and you minted the fuel cells, you had 3 lottery chances to win. And now, since we're on journey 3, those NFTs are no longer good for the lottery. They just collect a portion of the dark tokens moving forward. So now, what I won a bunch on one of my wallets. I won like 127 or something
Nice.
like that.
Nice.
So I took
Yes.
50 and immediately minted 50 fuel cells for Journey 3 now. So as long if somehow if I can get lucky and win more than 50, now I have another 50 fuel cells that are going to start collecting dark forever, and 3 more shots at extending it. And if not, then I'll have to dip into my bag and maybe print. Maybe I'm actually probably going to save them, because as the price of dark goes up, people are going to be more hesitant to start burning them. So I think the future lotteries, I think, are going to be way juicier. So that's just hit me. So after I did the 50, I was like, oh shit, I don't know. I should have probably only did like 20 and saved more for the future ones. But there's so much to it once you really understand it. And
that's the game
right.
theory behind it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's freaking beautiful. And then they got art. There's a storyline behind it. And so again, we're back to let's make crypto fun again, like make it interesting and cool, and it's not baby mama drama, like let's make money again. Let's go all day.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they have a couple good sized whales in there, but there's one particular I know that's been real supportive of them. He tossed up a good amount of Hex just recently into liquidity. I think total between the two, it's like 400K. Not bad, you guys. When Hex does its thing, they're going to get a nice little magic carpet ride. Just with that alone, I mean, Hex is not going to just chill out at a penny this next go around for the bull cycle. So it's going to do its thing. I'm sure someone, RH involved probably wants Hex to go beyond its previous all-time high.
And once you get past the 5 and 10 cent, sell-offs, sky's the limit, and, see where it goes, right? So it is all good in the hood. But yeah, it's very easy to get behind the anti-gravity team, Pulse Ray, aka Hex Ray Vision, Hexius Man, and their whole crew. They're building a great community over there. Check them out on their Telegram. It's warm and friendly and inviting, just like with GuUGod's community and Vibraville, just straight, just legit cool ass people, so.
Yep, definitely. And that I look too is like the SEC has dropped almost every case now except Ripple and Richard Hart and like a couple and 1 or 2 other ones. So it's like how we're getting here. Like it's almost over.
Yeah.
So don't get caught slipping. If there was ever a time to like you're fucking cheating your shit and you're down in the slumps and you're just, oh man, like it sucks, bro. You're really gonna hate yourself if you fucking pull your shit and sell it a low and then shit sends and the usual, you're buying back in higher type shit. We say it all the time, but so buyer beware. I don't know. It's a game of speculation, isn't it?
I mean, RH Max got me kind of tripping over myself the other day because he had like this like teaser where like it said something like Richard Hart's case was dropped for like the YouTube, like it was clickbait. And I woke up like at 6 o'clock in the morning and I seen that. I jumped out of my bed like a kid on Christmas, dude. I was like, yes. I was thinking like, and then I was like, oh man, they were just talking about it. It hasn't actually, but I thought like, man, it's gonna be on, like things are just gonna be popping. I was like, just so excited, man. I was like, yes, I was like, oh shit.
So speaking of new things and whatnot, what are you guys thinking about this ink printer deal? Paired up with the stable coin and whatnot that the Fast Abdul's got cooking in the background. It's gonna be interesting, and I think there'll be some game theory behind it, especially for the first 2 weeks, etc. But it'll be interesting. See how it plays out. We need to have him on and start talking about what his master plan is behind it. I think Hexray's involved in this one as well with him. I think he's teaming up. Chime in the chat there if you got anything to add there, Fast, on that one. But yeah, the ink printer protocol. So keep an eye out for that one. That'll be interesting. Yep. Are you either of you guys mess around with 2 fucks or fucks at all? on that side of the house?
No,
Yeah.
no,
Nah.
no. Man. Try to build our own
There's so much
stuff.
stuff. Yeah. I mean, it ain't wrong or right. It's just, everyone does what they do,
Yeah,
be what it be. From that point. So
that's
let's
good. People are talking about it. That's what we need. People talking about projects that are new. It just people being excited about stuff. That's just that energy on Twitter. That's the stuff we need.
Yep. Exactly. That kinetic energy bouncing all around, and we get loud, and it's gonna get louder. I mean, that is the one good thing about we could be at each other's necks and throats right now. I don't pay attention to that kind of shit really, but really, I'm aware of it. But it's gonna get loud. I know we're really good when green candles come out. Watch out! You're gonna have the KDPs saying I'm bullish and freaking my name and
no. If you don't have KDP blocked by now, I don't know what you're doing. For real, she's a scamming piece of shit. She's not here because she loves Pulsechain. She's here to take money and disappear. I don't know what is up. Why people can't see that.
Yo, bro, I made an alien meme, right? Remember the picture she posted with her in the bathing suit? I put the alien face over her face, and I gave it tattoos and all this shit. And I showed it in one of her comments, bro, and then she blocked me. I was like, yo, that's hilarious. Let's go.
She's like, I ain't having that. You ain't tatting me up and putting an alien on my face.
Oh shit.
Yo, I had two of them too. The other one was dope. She had a tattoo on the face of alien. She had the logos in her eyes, in the pupils. I put a lot of work into that, bro. And then she blocked me. I was like, damn, bro, you suck.
Can't even take a joke, Goddamn.
Yeah, you should still be showing Power City, man. That's where she needs to be.
Yeah, right. That's yes. I'm still all up in that, and because again, their ecosystem with all the different cores feeds in, and depending are you still holding your NFT with your multiplier and whatnot to earn drips from all the other protocols that they scrape from, like the WAD, right?
I never touched any of that shit. Any of the Power City stuff.
But yeah, so that works as well. So we'll see, man. Everything, so many things are, Pulsechain, just
scams.
Just waiting for Pulsechain. Well, besides the sacrifices of a lot of things, yes, that I don't know anybody that's ahead on that point. That's those have hurt throughout the time.
Let's go liquid loans.
Yeah, liquid loans. Yeah, Jesus. It's been, but people learned a good lesson, and now I think that actually was a net benefit because the projects that came after that are successful. You saw it with ptgc, UFO. You had to renounce the contract. You had to be completely transparent about you have to be bulletproof now, and that is a result of the crap that came before.
Well, self-funded as well. No asking for money or this or that, or in different ways. I mean, but yeah, others have done it more craft, or they get things in return instead of just no expectation. They'll at least have an NFT holder place where they'll earn some yield or more creativity other than just send your money here and maybe you'll get something back that may or may not be worth something. Or I mean, it's just. It's been a brutal lesson.
You could tell that we were all drinking some good Kool-Aid in 2021.
High on euphoria, man, just crazy, right? Coming off the highs and
wasn't spiked Kool-Aid either. That's the worst part.
Oh, there we go. God, wait.
Yeah, it's life lessons, right? So it goes. So on the XRP side of the house, XRP Ledger did Boo take off?
Boo did take off, but I mean, he's building NFTs over on XRP Ledger, and I opened up that can of worms. We had a stream 2 weeks ago where we had about 6 women on the panel where it was XRP, Solana, Base. They were all represented. And I'm just finding out a bunch of new stuff, kind of jumping. I'm probably finding out stuff that Vibra is aware of all the time. We're like, I'm kind of getting out of my echo chamber, and it's been kind of refreshing. Like I'll hop up in these Twitter spaces, and it's weird. Like I'm getting weird more love, like hopping up in these Twitter spaces where they're just
outside.
Like, yeah, they're like, King Pooey, come up here and talk. And it's a Twitter space of like 200 people where they're just like, they want to hear about, you know, the opportunities to come to Pulsechain, but also what we're cooking, what we're doing with music and everything like that. And I don't know, it's just kind of refreshing too to also hear the technology that they're putting down and what they're building, what they're excited about. They're passionate about the XRP ledger and building on top of the core token. And it's like, that's only been out, what, Adam, for like 4 months now?
Years, bro. Yeah, I had my XRP ape in 2021. Like everything, they've been doing this for years, but there's just been no support. Like there's no foundation or anything to fund any of these projects.
Yeah.
And when the lawsuit was happening, people, you know, were running. The price was down in the dump, so people were just like, you can't build there. No one's gonna. It was a tough time, but like it really puts into perspective how far ahead people are on Pulsechain. Like the stuff that we're doing, like even with PDI and Atropa in summer of 2023, right? Like that was like almost 2 years, like 18 months ago. We were figuring out how to start pairing stuff together, bridging stuff over from Ethereum, creating different pools. Yeah, figuring out the ARB. And bro, that came to XRP like 6 months ago. They finally were bridging all their stuff onto the XRP ledger. I'm not talking about like creating new stuff over, just bridging over from XRP to Sologenics or to Corium. People were getting super excited. You could take a coin from the XRP ledger, bridge it over to Corium and have it over there. And then over toward, and it's like, dude, we did this like so long ago. So you start to see the different communities, what like their strengths are, where they just are in general, what they're striving for. And just once you're in them and you're around and you understand the XRP ledger, what's going on, you understand what's going on with Hedera, you understand Solana is just straight up, it's just complete. If you gave 10 people $100 and said, here, go to Solana and trade meme coins, all 10 would be broke and scammed. 100%. You cannot just go buying random coins on Solana. 9.9 out of 10 are either honeypots or will just straight rug, if you can even sell it.
Yeah.
The whitelist honeypots. And I found one on base. I bought $100 of this meme coin. I tested it early. I went and bought $5, bought it, sold it. Everything was good. I bought $100 of it, and the coin went up like 50%. I went to sell it, and I got $6 back. So somehow it tricked the buy. So when you did a small buy, it didn't do that. But once you had more liquidity, and I don't know how this happened, but all of a sudden I lost 95% on that coin. And then like I pay attention. It's hard for me to get scammed on this stuff. So if I was falling for it, the average person is wrecked. And I think that happened to 95% of people that were on base, on Solana, just chasing meme coins everywhere. They all got rinsed and they're all wrecked right now. And that's why you're seeing Crypto Banter, Leo Trades, Alex Becker, Ivan, all of them are saying, yeah, I guess you should buy coins that have utility. You should buy some utility coins that are going to last a couple cycles. It's like, whoa, really? Traders don't win? The meme coin shit is just a gambling casino. Like, this is not sustainable. And it'd be one thing if the meme coins weren't all rug pulls. You know, if they were launching real coins like the ones that coming on Pulsechain that aren't just rugging, it would have been a complete different story. And it was all propped up. It was all just chilled as this amazing meme coin casino where you can make all this money. It's the polar opposite. It was meant to suck money out of everyone's hands and put it into the field. And they're going to use that. They're going to use the Bybit hack as reasons for like institutional custody and kind of more a shift towards utility, which I think it's a good thing, but it's a catch-22. You know, we need PDI, like and a chain, which is why Pulsechain is so important, and TitanX and these real DeFi ecosystems that can't be corrupted really right now. or you can act freely and privately on Pulsechain. That's gonna the more they issue in regulation and start clamping down and just telling us what's legal and what's not, it's gonna start pissing people off, or people are gonna wake up to, wow, this is not what I thought it was gonna be, and they're gonna start searching for real DeFi, and Pulsechain is gonna be that shining star waiting.
Oh yeah. GuUGod, what do you think about the like the PDI narrative as far as like when I dream about like everyone who's holding PDI, and if Richard pulls a pimp daddy move and pegs that thing to $1, like what's that gonna do to the ecosystem, man?
It's gonna bring everybody over to Pulsechain. That's what's gonna happen. Like if you study RH, you already know this is something he's been cooking for a very long time. So, you know, we can see it on the blockchain that he's doing stuff that needs to be done in order to get this thing pegged, right? So, yeah. I mean, it's not a meme, boys. You know, PDI to $1, post wrap Bitcoin to parity with Bitcoin, and yeah, everybody's gonna be running to Pulsechain, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be crazy. I mean, you know, if I were to play devil's advocate, I know, you know, you got your boy Fast Abdul up in here, and he's gonna throw back on it. But like, just imagine if that sucker did peg, and people were just flush with what they have. As far as like, I ain't asking you to tell me what you got, but like, whatever someone has, if they got like millions, all of a sudden, if there's sell pressure on a coin and it's pegged, then it ain't sell pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they not most of these guys are not gonna make it to $1. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you're buying it now, anything under a penny is a buy. So especially you buy it now, and the way people hold coins now, bro, this shit go to fucking 20 cents, 15 cents, bro. These dudes are nuking. So it's like we're fine, you know, because there's two ways that you shake people out, right? You shake them out to the downside, and then you shake them out to the upside too. So right now we're getting rid of all the weekends, and then, you know, when the things that need to be done, when they get done, then we start shaking people out to the upside. I'll still be here. You know, my protocols are built in on top of PDI. So I'll still be here with y'all. You know, I'll be here no matter what.
Nice. Yeah, we're gonna have Dumb Money come through tomorrow on the open mic session. I'm sure you guys know a little bit more than I do, but it'll be interesting to hear from them to hear what's up.
Yeah, I think Adam is into Dumb Money.
Yeah, I like Dumb Money, bro. I think it's a cool project. They have a big liquidity web set up with all the winning coins, Hex, PulseX, Ink, Wrap Bitcoin, I believe, and that's what I like to see. And the other one I really like is Neon. That's the one that really reminds me of PTGC early. And I've been talking to the founder. He's a young kid. He's super nice, and he understands how to make it successful. I've been telling him how GuUGod has figured a lot of stuff out with Enki and Alien, just with liquidity pools and driving bot volume to pairs. And he's got the perpetual auction system, kind of like Volt. So it's PTGC and Volt kind of mixed in, where every day you have some of the auctions coming back. So every day, like still 5-6 million Pulsechain is getting put into a wallet that feeds the auto LP, and that I just like it, bro. This shit, they've already burnt like 15% of the supply, and just being in PTGC that early, I felt what it was like, just the uncertainty, not knowing what was going to happen. But we saw all these amazing things, all this money starting to get into the DAO, and they were going to be able to keep this thing rolling. But how long for? And now look where it is. So if Neon can just do 10% of PTGC, it's going to be awesome. And they had the blueprints laid out. So having all these LP pools and the bot volume already there, like I told him to increase the hex pool. That seems to get a lot of volume. So he's been listening, and he wants to see it successful. So that I don't mind trying to help out some of these younger kids that are building good stuff.
Little help from the boomer.
You know, it's good.
Exactly.
Hey, man, mentorship's good. You know, it goes a long way. So right on for you for paying it forward.
And making like introductions to, hey, if you want to talk to GuUGod and GuUGod here or Hex or these guys that are founders and have been through what you're going through, like that's the most important thing I think is, you know, if you want to talk to a coach, or you want to talk to one of these guys, just let me know and I'll set it up like that. That's what is more important to me.
Yep. What do you always say, John boy? Your
what? Your network is your net worth. Let's go. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Increase your network. Increase your net worth, you guys. Hey, let's do a little round robin here, and we'll wrap it out. You know, we'll kind of keep to the blueprint. We don't want to push it too much past an hour. Just kind of keep it on schedule. We'll start off with GuUGod, and then we'll spin it to Adam, Vibra there, and Vetch. We'll let you key it out, man.
Yeah, man. Just you know, stay safe. Don't start doing stupid shit. Don't sell your bags here at the bottom, you know. And if it goes lower, don't get all nervous and everything. Just have some conviction because there's a lot of manipulation in the market right now. And you know, these charts can go either way. So yeah, just hold tight. We're gonna make it.
Everything's gonna be okay.
I'll put you guys.
Vibra. What you got, baby?
Like I know what coins are gonna survive. Like who's been building the last 4 years since I've been in crypto? What projects have been literally building nonstop, adding partnerships, just crushing, doing what Amazon was doing in the early 2000s to become where they were today. You got to have a long-term vision and think in the future. All right, in 3 to 5 years, if we have all these self-driving cars, right, and they're all on this on a blockchain, their AIs are talking to them. Are they going to be paying each other somehow? Like what technologies are going to be used? How is that going to affect us? And that's the stuff that I'm trying to look at, like focusing on like the meme coins and this, like, no, that's not where you need to be. You need to be thinking ahead, you know, with Flare Networks, another one we love. There's still 12 more monthly drops. So if you buy right now and delegate your coins, you will get 12 airdrops. And right now it's 2.9% of your bag. So if it stays around there, you're going to get 30% of your bag back in airdrops over the next year. Like that to me is like an incredible opportunity. And they're all around crypto. The biggest money is coming in. They're buying right now. Citadel is trying to become market makers. BlackRock is going to launch an XRP ETF. They're going to launch AJRA ETFs. And when you start to see those come out, that's when the market is going to start to rip. And I think this cycle is much different because the banks saw how much money was made last cycle. They thought they could just create their own blockchains, do it themselves, but that was not the case. So now they had to figure out a way to get involved. And I think it's going to be everyone's bank, you know, all the apps we use are going to have crypto exchanges in there. So they want the banks to be able to, instead of, you know, the new people you talk to, your family and friends, oh, you know, go to PayPal or download this wallet. They want them just saying, oh, just go to your bank, go to, you know, your local bank, or go to your bank app. You can just buy it right there. So I think until they can control retail, I don't think we're going to see the market really moving. And that's going to take legislation and regulations, which are like 80 days away. So I think we're going to have an incredible bull market that's going to turn into just a couple years of up and to the right as the shit coins fade out, the stuff that were obvious scams, it starts to weed out. And all the people that are in Solana and these meme coins, and there's no loyalty there. If there's something that comes that's solid they can leech onto, they're going to start doing it. And you're going to start seeing these Ansem guys. They're going to become utility maxis soon. The whole market, the narratives, it's all going to shift. And I'm ready for it. And hopefully you guys have your bags packed with, you know, not only Richard Hart, Pulsechain, but the best thing you can have across from a Pulsechain, in my opinion, is like an XRP or a AJRA, because no matter what they do over there, it's not going to affect Pulsechain one bit. So having a balanced portfolio and just having a long-term vision, you'll win. I watched it firsthand. My friends that did the best last cycle were the ones that had no clue what crypto was. They bought what I told them to, and they held it. And then they came back a year and a half later, and their $500, $1,000 was 300K.
Yeah.
So
Beautiful,
crypto
man.
can be easy.
It can be.
So what are
easy.
your thoughts on, because it like Jamie Dimon and some of the bank firms, might going down the road of them setting up their own private blockchains. I mean, do they need the public?
That already failed. No.
It already failed.
Parallel?
Yeah,
No?
they already tried it. Onyx is out. They have Provenance blockchain, and then they have Overledger, and then R3 Corda. They're already all out there. R3 Corda is the biggest one, and they've all realized like having. So JP Morgan has Onyx Chain, right? They have their own stable coin on there. Is Bank of America going to come and use their blockchain? They're going to say, no, send us USDC or whatever. So them having their own private blockchain, in a sense, does not do anything. All the banks don't trust each other. Ever since 2008 and the collapse, they don't trust each other. So they need a trusted intermediary they can all settle on. And that's a private, public open source blockchain. So they're still going to have their private net ledgers and stuff that they use, but the settlement is going to be on the XRP ledger. All of the banks and investment banks have validators on the XRP ledger, and it's going to be where they settle. It just is what it is, and that's why I have a huge portion of my portfolio in XRP. You think I want to be shilling XRP as a Pulsechain Richard Hart guy? Like it loses so many followers, but I don't care because the people that stick with me are going to reap the rewards of it, and I'm okay with that.
Good to be diversified. Hedge your bet. Hedera. You showed me about their deck, Saucer Swap and whatnot on that one. So once the volume comes in, it's you're just passive income, like GuUGod was saying. Another play. So
and they're up. Like Hedera's at like what 18 cents or 20 cents right now. It was down at like 4 or 5 cents when we were talking about it in the middle of the bear market. And Saucer Swap was like a penny or something like that. So they're still up 3-4x, and they've been paying us yield the whole time. So that's the stuff like once you get in early to the right projects, you don't have to do anything else. And the banks are going to be obsessed with earning yield. That's all about yield. Where can we earn the most yield safely? That's all they care about. And we've been doing this now for a couple of years. That's what we've been looking for, are these the safest opportunities, the least amount of risk, the lowest downside with the most upside while earning yield the whole time. Like that's the point of crypto.
Yep.
Well, shit, we need to show them this yield that we earning on Pulsechain, because they're going to be like, yo, bro, let's go.
I know, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got free shit over here. Yeah, from the fork. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But then you got like, well, what's a fork? Like how's that work? So there's, just like your experiences observing other other L1s and stuff in communities, you see where their education level is at, right? And no, they're not all created equal. Maybe sometimes I do think we're too smart for our own good at sometimes. But people, as we see though with Solana, they just want something simple. And pump tires, I think, is a good necessary thing marketing wise. I think it was a good play. Whether you like something or not as a founder, NFTs or memes, like if the market is there, if the market's demanding a product, like why the hell wouldn't you create something? You got to put your personal beliefs out of the way. And if the money's there, give the people what they want, build it and they will come, in my opinion. So
I think with certain things in Pulsechain, it's like they came for the memes and they'll find out they're going to stay for the DeFi. You know what I mean? They're going to stay for the utility. They're going to be like, oh shoot, check out this protocol.
That's exactly what happened with me. That's exactly what happened with me, bro. I came in initially. The first time I ever bought anything that had to do with Pulsechain was the first SEC FUD, and I only came because it was a good trade. That was it. But I seen everything that was going on over here, and I started getting stuff early, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
It just completely changed my whole life.
I love it. Yeah, man. And I think those kind of like shiny, like glittery carrots are going to be dangled in front of people to come into Pulsechain. And I don't want to say it's going to be Fugazi, but they'll find out there's there's true diamonds, true real estate on the blockchain that you want to hold, and you want to hold it for like generations. None of this like I'm going to hold it for like a week, and then it's like oh, my money.
And he's wrecked.
Yeah, he's breaking up.
He's in a Zen moment.
That's beautiful. That's like a Hex-ray, you know, is doing his screen and it always freezes.
Oh, yo, you got to screenshot that right there, bro.
Oh, it'll be live. We can watch the replay. We got a good 20 seconds.
That's hardcore, man. Holy shit. So, anyways, it's been a great show. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming on. You know, always welcome. Doors always open. You guys got anything new topics, new news. We're always here, you know, Monday through Thursday. We're doing a Saturday TA with KRJ, all that good stuff. So open mic Mondays and Thursdays. So always feel free to pop in and share your latest thoughts or what have you. And we'll go from there. But thanks for popping in. And we will send it out. Are you back there, Zen Boy? Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I guess not.
No, he's back.
He's
back. I like this Vibra one. Yeah. Well, we're gonna go out on the Vibra video because that was pretty dope. All right, love you guys.
All right, cool. Peace, guys.
Welcome to the shit show, coming at you live. Crypto dreams, dancing ready to dive. Ethereum imminent, heartbeat in the night. Magic carpet ride, reaching freaky heights. Turn up the volume, throw cash in the air. VibraFinance crew showing no despair. The money, funny money stacking tall. Riding the waves till the crypto calls. Pulsechain is screaming, feel the vibration. Blasters run wild, sparking a sensation. Enki's having fun, chasing alien dreams. Rhythm in the dark, tearing at the seams. ptgc, UFO lights up the sky. TitanX roaring, let's reach for the high. The queen's on the throne, staking her claim. Magic carpet roaring, we play the game. Show me that funny money, make it rain gold. Crypto carnival, stories never get old. Dancing to chaos, feeling the fire. Every beat of madness, climbing higher. Feel the heat rising, every pulse beat. Alien